Hello everyone, and we're officially within striking distance. And folks, we are now 1 week away of Pokemon Sun and Moon, and home for people in the US, and I know any potential viewers I have in Europe or South Africa are going to have to wait a bit longer, and my message to those who are wondering about my man, I say, go for it. I mean, trying to turn how I can and share my Nintendo ID for my 3DS somehow for things like trades and battles and whatnot, as well as the Safari of my X and Y games. But rest assured, I'll definitely be dealing with this, as all as it comes. I got a new power brick and comes a couple Genesis codes, and I finally gave my brother ones back. And also there's been a lot going on today, so, as well as the past few days. But I'm very going to keep it strictly focusing on Pokemon, for the sake of argument, since there'll be plenty of time to discuss the subject matter as it comes. But for now, I think I definitely need to discuss this. So, once again, let's start with the New Generation short. The Magma Stone, which was pretty cool. I wasn't sure how they're going to top the last one, but I thought it was pretty impressive, all things considered. With Charon trying to hide his power Heatran, and with the remnants of Team Galactic as Bucky and the Treasure Hunter, as well as Looker, to stop them. It's just really cool in all sense. And that's for Looker's design. I noticed that not only does he apparently not age in this verse, and they showed him in Kanto in the 10 shorts ago. Sorry if I can't do it all because of all this do here. But I would suggest that this more fuel for my Time Lord theory, as well as for the planned live-action versions of the franchise. David Tennant's still my first choice to play him, so I say Alonzi to that. Okay, I'm finishing those two, so I can start Smith stories, and Hookup Hole is really good too, but that's important right now. And also Bucky, given how he has Krogunk just kicking the crap out of the galactic grunts, and it's also just how Bucky gave a judo chop to to Charon right there as Bucky is trying to contain Heatran. Not sure how advertised from this all is, but I think it should be fine if it's something that's been legal, readily available, and been popular over many years and marketed to children, if you'll pardon the parlance, Google. And also, I still feel in hindsight, even though it's been about 6 years since I first saw that episode, that in the Sinnoh conference that there was just a Heatran casually walking around the registration. Even if Tobias had a team of legendaries, presumably no one's going to bat an eye at this big old fire beast walking around. It's kind of like some of these other comics they have like the Whereas, when your mom asks you how was a meteor shower, and just casually sitting at the breakfast table with Deoxys and Rayquaza by your side, it's like, oh, nothing, just caught a big old dragon and a massive space alien as well. How's Dad? And as for all these spoilers that are coming through, I'm just taking them in stride, not looking at them. I want to approach this to the same perspective I had when I first played the games when I was younger, and it's the same deal with the anime as well, that even if it's clear that the retool is definitely going to be a big chance for them to try and and steal back some of the people that yokai watched it. I mean and I definitely still think that if you want to make a show that sells merchandise, that's totally fine, but storytelling comes first. I mean, well, things like Transformers, Ninja Turtles, and Power Rangers, there's also the Sentai source material. They at least try to imbue the merchandise they're making with some distinct character types and some interesting stories. Something to keep in mind every time you're watching this merchandise driven, totally. And I'll make another video addressing how I see a certain subject, a certain segment of fan base, and you know the one, fellas. But I kind of like the approach of taking with the Sun and Moon section of the series so far. That I to approach it from the perspective and to attract new fans as get older ones involved instead of a young man whose eyes and heart are full of wonder in a sense. And notice that what's happening with Star Wars as well. I still really enjoyed The Force Awakens. Probably going to be watching it again this weekend, and also with Rogue One as well. My plan is to get ready. So I did all the other ones in Saga so far. If you had to look at both the Clone Wars movies, both the Tartakovsky and Filoni one also going to be a surprise on Christmas time. Just wait to see what it is. And even given other events this year, I still feel the same way as I did after an event I'm referring to as a long gate. I still think I generally sit here in my bedroom with all my collectibles, movies, and games, and honest would not mean anything. That's not what the people want, to be honest. So, my plan is still the same. I'm going to put on my running shoes, grab some friends, and just see how far the road goes. That's how I'm going to be approaching the future, no matter what happens, Because I'm also going to let you know once again things are going to change in 2017. Since I'm potentially going to be finishing school and looking for work soon, at which point I'll definitely have something to go out on. I'll still be around some capacity. Actually watching videos, commenting on them, sharing ones I find interesting. But as for being a content producer, I'm also still contemplating retirement from that since, and you'll definitely have a serious amount to go out on, And I think, okay, so it's Veterans Day weekend, and I got a day off school. That's why I'm sitting here right now, and then I'm going to see my grandfather tomorrow. Probably gonna have a video addressing my belated thoughts on the Switch, the new consoles coming out next year, and also something on Sunday's gonna be a big surprise. Now, there's only so many content videos I can do because I just try and keep up with everything, and there's also things like Fantastic Beasts, Companies Why I Find Them coming out, as well as Moana, and the Every Simpsons Ever Marathon FXX for Thanksgiving. So, I will see you all later. Gotta catch them all, and hello to everyone.